Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I cannot complain myself. I wanted to speak on this really quickly because Kid Cudi is pretty much renowned artist. It's definitely solidified in pop music, rap as well, you can say. And most recently, he's been in the media for taking a role in the Diddy trial. I believe he had to testify, if I'm not mistaken. And people were reporting on that. Sites were reporting on that. And I think some of the conversation around that was him and Diddy had a falling out. And the falling out was due to Kid Cudi's relationship with Cassie. And this gets kind of foggy because, as you see in the thumbnail, I believe he just recently got married. So there's blurred lines between relationship, friendships in the music industry. And again, I've mentioned his status in pop rap, so that puts him up, to the lights of music mogul status, P. Diddy, right? So he's bumping shoulders with P. Diddy, right? In a certain, way to speak. But he speaks on that. Now he speaks on that, and we're starting to see that, being spoken to in interviews. And I got the interview. I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit for you now. And really quickly, because it's a lot of people coming out now talking about their relationship with Diddy and Cassie. Now, I do believe that Diddy was found guilty on a lesser charge, so he won't be looking at the jail time that a lot of people thought that he was going to be looking at. So you have people who are fans and of Sean Diddy Combs, and they don't want the worst for him, but it's also two people wanting Diddy to be held responsible for any wrongdoing that he's done. So just speaking a little bit on that, and that's what Kid Cudi was doing, talking about his involvement. And I think what was being reported, what a lot of people were saying prior to Kid Cudi going to Diddy's trial, was, I think it was an incident, him being involved, like I think maybe his car was set on fire, and maybe it was a few things said back and forth, as well as some other incidents that I cannot recall right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play the video for you guys.
Did not want to do it, but then I thought about, when I was up there, I'm here to support Cassie, and Cassie is my friend, and I love her, and I want to see her do well. When I saw her get married, I was so happy for her, that she found someone, her person. When I saw that she was having kids, I was like, oh, this is so awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I've always just wanted to see her, thrive and do well and be happy, because I know she was living a nightmare. And I just was there to support her. That's what kind of gave me peace with it when I sat down in that chair. It was just about, damn, I don't want to do this, to being like, oh man, I gotta like hold homegirl down and like, look out for her,
So basically that was his feelings on being in the trial, as you just heard. Now, my thing is, you heard him there saying that he did not want to be there, and I believe that was coming from his relationship with Sean Diddy Combs. Now, I don't believe they've officially collabed or worked together on anything in the past, but they have been in the same room while they're recording albums, or, you know, vice versa, just being pictured together and it being thrown up on social media where, you know, the viewers can watch. And even if it's just like cheek and tongue where they're having conversations in passing and while working with other people that were, you know, that have made music together or worked on projects together, and you know, they built a relationship that way also too. Now and he said he kind of wanted to, basically paraphrase it here, like stand up for Cassie, or like take care of her. And that shows the relationship that he has with her, right? Whether it's, you know, friend relationship or I'm not too sure at all. But that speaks to their relationship. Now, that's another video that I want to show you guys and speak to, because honestly speaking, Kid Cudi really doesn't talk too much. He doesn't say too much. But, you know, he does have good music, so I can respect him for that. And, you know, it's really just a shame, or not a shame, it's just really just sad that, you know, everything that took place to where Kid Cudi was made to go and testify on Diddy's trial, right? And it's still some more things that's taking place that you know, that Diddy, you know, court dates and things that still has to be litigated and played out. So now, moreover, ahead of Kid Cudi's memoir release, and basically what a memoir is a historical account or biography written from personal knowledge or special sources. So he drops this video. Moreover, this is what I wanted to get to, right? He drops this video for all the crazy ones, right? And basically he's, you know, he's giving some motivational advice, and Kid Cudi doesn't say too much. Well, he probably does communicate good with his fans and his audience, but truly, that he has good music. He definitely has good music, and I just need to find time to listen to some of his music, really delve into. Most of the times you do not take note because you only listen to what gets played and popularized on the radio or what's pushed heavily on social media, to where when you're scrolling and you view certain, you know, you view certain things that you pick it up very well. So let me just go ahead and play this video for you guys, and we'll check it out together.
It's fucking crazy to chase a dream. Like, you gotta be crazy. Most people would call it delusional, but you gotta be crazy to do certain things in life, do really extraordinary things. And no matter what you're doing, if you're inventing something like fashion, music, acting, anything, you gotta be a little crazy. You have to. There's no way you could do it unless you were. I left home at 20 years old because I believed since I was a teenager that I was going to be a musician, and I knew it.
We're gonna get up out, man. We're gonna get one of the mansions on the hills and shit.
A lot of motherfuckers back home in Cleveland thought I was crazy. I had no connects in the city. I didn't know nobody. I just had this feeling that this was something that I was gonna do. But people thought I was crazy. They were worried for me. And I think about that. Like, you just have to be out of your mind a little bit. So this message goes out to everybody out there that wants to do something. Anything you want to be that seems extraordinary. Tap into your crazy. Make life your bitch. Go for it. Why not? You ain't got nothing to lose. You fail, guess what? Try again. And keep trying until you get nice. Like, this go out to all the crazy motherfuckers out there. The ones that just go for it. Do something creative. Trust me, I know what it feels like to just be out here and nothing's going on and you're working at an odd job and it's late hours and it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. You can't pay your rent. You can't eat. It fucking sucks. I know what that feels like. But I also know what it feels like to really want something so bad. When you close your eyes every night, you dream about it. It means that much to you. It's on your mind all the time. And it never stops. You're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be okay. Don't be boring. Don't be chill. Be crazy. All right.
So me personally, I think that video spoke really well to how creative Kid Cudi is and how just good of a person Kid Cudi is, you know, just genuinely as a person, because what he's speaking to is not only motivation, but it's ethics. And that's like to the core at that point, because, you know, everyone should have ethics and should have a certain level of morale, just the same way as everybody should have common sense. And that's a saying where people like, everyone has common sense, but well, no, common sense is not common. Everybody doesn't have common sense. And that's kind of a hard saying, but you know, that really rings true to a certain degree, because it's like, you know, it just does. But you know, Kid Cudi was really popping, and he was really getting a lot of spins, a lot of plays when Lupe Fiasco was hot. And Lupe, you know, he's definitely pretty good. He has some good music out there. I think The Show Goes On is really, I mean, I like that song. And I think he was pretty hot around the time when Kanye and I believe Jay-Z, they were making music together. They were collabing. So you know, I think that was a good piece right there. It shows a certain level of moral and ethics that he has, and he's still giving back with advice and just like, you know, helping the young creators out still formulate their ideas and shape and mold young people of today. So that's what I got for you guys. Peace, dude. I'm out. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Keep it locked here, you guys. Okay. Scott's Day Today, and I'll see you guys back here again. Peace. I'm out.